that's all I'm on. Gang shit, that's all I'm on. Nigga, gang shit, that's all I'm on. Gang shit, that's all I'm on. Let it bang bang, let it bang bang, till his brains hang, and his mama sang, and the packer sang, and them bullets sang, and them choppers sang, and the choir sang. I'm on everything. Jacob charged me for.
Hey, yo! What's going on, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Grouse, man. Big up to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know how I get down, baby. Little Rock, Indianapolis. I'm back. He back. She back. They back. We back. And we in the motherfucking building, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to my Mike on Sports gang. My apologies. I apologize for being late. I apologize for not being on time. I do apologize, man. I had to go to the grocery store, right? I had to go to the grocery store, man, and sometimes you spend a little bit more time than you would if you wasn't at the grocery store. Like, I went in that bitch. I'm like, man, I'm gonna be out in this motherfucker in like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm gonna be out this bitch in like 5 or 10 minutes. All right. I'm on TV. Man. Look. Y'all about to be in the red room. Are we in the red room? Baby? Yeah, we in the red room. And my sign ain't what my sign not my sign ain't crispy. Damn, my sign ain't crispy, man. Let me see, can I make it a little bit crispy? Let me see, can I make it crispy? On my nose big as hell. My nose big as hell. You said my nose big? Damn, my shit's so damn blurry, for. Is that better? Why is it so blurry? Damn, that shit blurry as hell. Man. Damn, man. I was trying to make the motherfucking move right, man. I was trying to get the move right, man. Let me see. Hold on. Can I? That shit still ain't right. That shit still look horrible. Damn, I got brighten the fuck all the way up, man. It's crazy. All right, man. We're gonna have to look. Maybe if I darken the mood. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, all right. It's all right. It's good. But yeah, man, it's like I went to the grocery store and I was like, God damn, man, I need to get some stuff, man. So I went to the grocery store, man, and y'all know how I go, man. You be in the grocery store and you just goddamn me being that motherfucker like, God damn. I ain't know I needed all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it was, bro. I went in that bitch. I wasn't expecting to goddamn me spend 35 minutes in that motherfucker, but it is what it is. I'm a fucking controller dead. God damn. Controller dead. How you feel about the baby situation? Non-boxing discussion. What happened with the baby? What happened with the baby? I'm gonna get online, man, and see what happened. I'm trying to turn this fucking football game on right now. Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to turn the goddamn football game on. Give me like 30 seconds, man. I heard about it. Like I seen some stuff, but I wasn't I wasn't watching it like that. I seen some stuff, but I wasn't watching it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't been following the story like that. You feel me? So I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know. But I'm about to get online and see what they saying about the baby. See what they saying about the baby, man. Him and this girl did what? Him and this girl has a problem that they got beef or something? Give me like 30 seconds, y'all. I'm turning on this fucking football game. My controller died and shit, but now we good. Now we good. Football game on. NFL game on. Good. NFL, the Rams and 49ers should be a good game. OBJ, he called the cops on his baby mama last night and tried to figure out why she was feeding the 3-month-old. Hold on, Jalen. He did what? Hold on, Jalen. The nigga did what? Hold on, man. Let me get on Twitter right quick, cause Twitter keep you in the loop. The baby going downhill, man. The baby going downhill, man. The baby going downhill, bro. Nigga said he did what? Let me see. Oh, wow. Here go right here. Here go the video right here. Here go the video. Here go the video right here. Here go the video right here. That man said he tried to kick his baby mama out while she was feeding the baby. That's wild.
Yeah, you want to record me talking about shut the fuck up.
I gotta record you for my safety.
Yeah, go ahead. This the first thing.
You ain't finna burn the black man down. Get your phone. Let me close it first.
Baby, the first time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like this.
No. Go with your move, crazy
whatever.
girl. You started your shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. I mean, all right. I mean, a little argument. A little argument right now, but I don't see like he ain't put no hands on nothing like that, so that's good. You feel me? A little argument right there. A little argument. Let me see. Oh wow!
Please.
Oh wow! Damn, nigga, the baby going crazy, nigga. The baby doing. Oh wow! They got a longer video. Let's see what happened, man. Let's see what happened, big dog. Let's see what's going on, big dog. I mean, got a longer video, not there.
But guess what, guys? I'm trying to go to the house to get my baby.
Somebody need to make sure. You come make sure.
Oh no, I'm leaving. I'm
Leave.
leaving. Don't worry. But guess what, guys? I'm trying to go to the house to get my baby's
Somebody
clothes.
need to make sure they
and
leave.
he's telling me I can't go to the house to get my baby's clothes because I only have 4 outfits for her because I want to leave. So stop showing me, bro. We wanted to get on live to talk shit and put everybody in our business, trying to act like we're not. We haven't been together.
We haven't been together.
Okay, Jonathan. We haven't been together.
You don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. Oh my God, this is so funny.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh my God, how you gonna go
That's what
live
she dealing with.
in the room?
Yeah, I don't know why niggas be doing that shit, man. Like, I understand. I understand live streaming, like, if a woman do it. But like she don't seem like she don't seem like she violent. She don't seem mad. She don't seem none of that. Like she don't seem upset. She don't seem like she about to put hands on him or punch him or any of that shit. I'm not understanding why the baby is sitting there live streaming his girl like that. I don't get that. I don't get that. Like some shit ain't meant for everybody. Some stuff is not meant for the whole world, man. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't doing nothing that look like she about to endanger herself or her child. And for the baby to be live streaming like that, I don't like that shit, man. Like you wonder why like you get all this public shit because you make your lifestyle public.
Right
you dealing with a real nigga. It's not. Hey, listen.
Like as if I'm not gonna come out here and talk.
I'm gonna let y'all see what's going on. Like this is my reality.
You're such a cap ass man.
This is my reality.
This is such a cap ass man. He wants to fuck me and fuck his baby mother and fuck all these Charlotte hoes and fuck all this shit. And me, I'll be okay with that, guys. And me come back and live here and stay in this fucking house with our child.
I don't want you to stay. I've been begging you to
I know
leave.
you tried to kick me out
This one of them real. This one of them real movies, man. Y'all look tune in to see what we dealing with.
For sure.
Shawty really cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Really
real life, man.
I'm talking for myself.
I'm not going.
Because you're calling me a fucking crazy ass woman on the internet trying to make me look bad because your ass was trying to kick me out to go to a hotel with our 3-month baby. What?
Listen.
What? You just don't.
I got the entire night. Shawty, can I do my live?
No. Go ahead, do your live.
That's why the folks got to come get her out of here, man.
No, I'm leaving. Trust me, I'm leaving. But I need my shit from your house so I can leave here forever.
Why do you have stuff in my house? I've been trying to get you to leave my house for a week.
I had a whole closet in your house. I had a whole shoe rack in your house.
So listen.
I had a whole closet. I have an underwear drawer, you idiot. I have
Somebody
a side of a fucking sink in your bathroom. Stop acting like I just came into your life and just fucking. Oh my god, you're so funny, bro. This is so funny. How you gonna go on live with me in the other room thinking I ain't gonna come out and talk?
I'm not tripping on you coming out. Why are you still here? You got to leave. This is real life. This is not the shit with your parents.
Thank you for being on the big
come make show.
You know what you do, man. I've been
seeing
this.
But guess
what I'm saying.
Nah, you know what? You know the guy. You know, big money came up. You know, I say, hold up, man. I'm hustling them for a jet. I don't care. I'm hustling them.
I ain't mad at you. I do the same thing. I look at what other people got on and never walk up to them like, yo, where'd you get that from? I'm just like, let me do something.
You know, I lost my cool. I see Jadakiss with the jacket. I was like, I swear on everything. I never do that. It's like, yo, you got that shit, yo.
Hey, listen, if I do it, now I can't go get it. If I say, yo, where you get that from? Now I can't get it.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's been a lot of boxers turned commentators, which is great for the sport because you got the insight. But I'm not gonna lie to you, just because you on the show, you might be the best. You might be the best. I'm big because your precision and how you talk. Man, this guy got to switch it up. You got to switch up the style. Yo, this guy, and when I'm so engaged, when you giving that feedback, did you always know you wanted to be a commentator?
I did. I always knew I wanted to be in TV. I always knew I wanted to be radio and TV and doing commentary. I boxed and I played football. And when I wasn't boxing, I was watching football. I watched more football my entire life than I ever did boxing. And so I kind of just listened to those guys do what they did on the football side of things. And kind of take that same approach to boxing in terms of how do you deliver something that's exciting that people are gonna understand, you know what I mean? So, and of course, I've had amazing people in my life to get me further along in this short period of time that most people have.
Well, Max is a good friend of mine. Max is a beautiful person.
Yeah. No doubt.
Now, the reason why I asked you that, right, is because I've been around so long that I've been able to admire peers from far away. And when I got to get into the studio with them,
yeah,
right,
I see their thought process and how they put something together, and it's different than what I don't know why. You learn things, but you are in there watching anybody you respect every other week commentating. Do you learn that? Have you picked up on some shit right there that it's like, wait a minute, like it's almost like you in everybody's studio session commentating. Do you learn a lot from that?
How do you not get sharp from that? You know what I'm saying? If you in the studio with Big, and then you in the studio with Pun, and then you in the studio with Kiss, and then you in the studio with the Lox, and the list goes on. How do you not pick up something, or how do you not have the consciousness to say, yo, that was fire. I need to learn that. That was all right. I think next time I go into the studio, next time I go into the boxing ring, I'm gonna use a little bit of what I just saw right there. So it has definitely helped sharpen my skills, both on the commentating side and also from an intellectual side in the boxing ring, in terms of me being able to think.
Let me ask y'all: do y'all want to watch the Shawn Porter and Fat Joe, or do y'all want to keep on to what we were talking about? Do y'all want to keep on to what we were talking about, or do y'all want to watch Fat Joe and Shawn Porter?
Stick to the game plan.
Yeah.
But when it ain't working by the 6th round, you got to. I seen one fight that Floyd Mayweather was losing 6 rounds. I forget what it was. Then he came in there and switched the whole shit up. And at the end, when he interviewed him, he was like, I was thinking about Jack Dempsey against how he switched it up. And, a lot of boxers fall in love with one particular style that makes them win. And then whenever that's not working, they don't know how to adjust, or they need to adjust. Shout out to Roxy. Yo, Roxy, congratulations on the new show. We love you, Roxy Diaz. So, how about you? Are you able to make that transition in the middle of the fight and say, yo, maybe I don't need to box. Maybe I need to slug. Maybe I need...
Yeah, it's not easy. And I think the main reason why it's not easy is because there's what I think a lot of people don't know about boxing is like boxing is like basically based on rhythm, and it's like you can't. I'll equate it to music. Like you can't come into the room playing jazz and then somebody do something different and then you like I got to play blues. It's not easy to quickly go from jazz to blues. Like you always have to. You gotta mold and you gotta polish that jazz in the gym. And then while you molding and polishing that jazz, you gotta mold and polish that blues. You gotta mold and polish that country. You gotta mold and polish everything so that when something doesn't, when you hear, and for me in the ring, it's seeing something. When you see something didn't hit right, you like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, he trying to play some. Oh, he trying to play some rap. He trying to play some rock.
Oh, he trying to do it.
Let's rock out. You know what I mean? So it's not easy.
I ain't gonna lie. When I go to do a concert, I have my guys look out. It might be an all white crowd. I gotta give them. I gotta do some get it popping, some what's loves. I might look and it's a hood, and I gotta come in the hood. You adjust to the crowd. You adjust to the situation.
One thing about you, like in the boxing ring, I do the best I can to make my fighters adjust to me. And there's only been a few instances where I have had to adjust to my fighters. You know what I mean? So I am like I try to be the DJ from the open.
You duck no one. You duck no one. You have serious people you have fought that other people wouldn't even fight. And then it gets me to thinking of the last fight that you lost. You was winning the whole shit. You just got too aggressive, right? And you tell me about that. You in there with him. It's a fucking battle. Nobody thought you was gonna win. You was the underdog, and I don't want to disrespect because I love the boxer too, but you was busting his ass.
Yeah.
And then he got you. Fine.
We was prepared to go out there and do everything we did from the opening round 1 all the way to round 12. And then round 11, I think it was, again, talking about that rhythm, with me having so much control and moving the way that I was moving, doing everything that I was doing, a lot of times when you have that rhythm and you're in so much control, you may lose track that something could happen. And I think I was at a point where I was just rocking and rolling and I was doing my thing. And when I come up for my punch, he's right there with the perfect shot as well. And
because at what point, you know, it always got me bad when my favorite boxers were winning and they were smart enough to like coast in the last 2-3 rounds. You wanted to bust his ass. Like,
I don't know, man. It makes sense. Every sport does it. Every sport does it where you ice the clock. And I think that even at that point where we're in the 11th round, and you can tell, I think real boxing fans and real true people who know fighting, know boxing, know that I was really controlling that entire fight. Yes. If you take a look at the scorecards, it still doesn't say I was going to win the fight even without that knockdown. And so even when most sports where you can coast, you got the points on the board, you know what's going on. And boxing is just one of them sports where it's like you really can't take your foot off.
You feel like he's the comeback kid, everything, and you just like, yo, I got to put it on, I'm not against that. I'm not against that, but it reminded me, what was that fight Gervonta was fighting the Mexican kid? Leo Santa Cruz. Yo, that was a fucking fight, bro.
Great fight.
No, that was a fucking fight.
Great fight. And I've known Leo.
Gervonta pulled out that, boom, that uppercut.
I just sparred with him last week. Gervonta Davis is one of the sharpest boxers I've ever been in the ring. Sharp.
Sparred with him to prepare for this fight?
Yep.
And would you spar with somebody who hits that hard? Because Gervonta looks like he hits hard. Like,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
With a guy who just knocks people out. That's fucking nuts.
Hey, listen, if you don't face the fire in training, what you gonna do in the fight? When the fire come. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we do it. We try to make it so that we have a couple of fights before fight night, and we try to make fight night as easy as possible.
Why not do a rematch? Because you had that fight beat. Why not? What did your people try to get a rematch?
Boxing does not always do what makes sense. It made sense to do a rematch. That fight was at the Staples Center. That fight sold out at the Staples. It sold very well on TV. You do a rematch, everything is at least double what it was. And when you got the narrative of that first fight to go off of, now everything changes. Now this isn't the, oh, Sean's going to get dominated, oh, Sean's going to get knocked out. It's the, well, who's going to win this one? Is Errol Spence going to land that punch? If Errol Spence doesn't land that punch, will he win the fight?
Oh, no, you win the fight.
Well, Sean landed the punch. You know,
I love Errol Spence.
I just think that it got.
But you won that fight. Other than you got a little gritty, your hand was in the cookie jar, and I see somebody said, "Joe, don't disrespect." I love Errol Spence. I love his story. I love that he's a nice person. You know, but you know, you had the fight. I'm not trying to start no shit at concert. You had the fight. You know, you went in there and you was almost pulling it off. You got to the hand in the cookie jar.
Yeah. So with this one, you know, we're looking at Terence Crawford, and he's a sharp fighter. It's about knowing when to go into that cookie jar and knowing when to go sit down. You know what I mean?
And let me tell you something. This guy, he ain't no punk. This guy's incredible. That's why I say you duck no one. Yeah. I see a lot of fighters. They fight different fighters that ain't the you know, you really go. You really fight the best, the top of the. Is that something that you make? You tell your team, I want to fight the best.
Nah, man, I'm cause you Fat Joe and cause you do music, I'm gonna keep riding on that analogy of music. But it's like every album you put out, you try to make that album a hit. You try to make it so that everybody remember at least a couple of joints on that album, and people was looking forward to the next album. Now, why would I regress and do anything different but try to fight the best? And so it's really not a situation where I'm telling my team, like, okay, he's the best, go get him. He's the best, go get him. It's just about me saying, I'm not willing to fight anybody that's less than me And if anything, I want to fight something that other people would consider more than me. You know what I mean? So I'm out.
You know, boxing's the only sport that you have one loss and that's it. He's whacked, he fell off. I've never seen no shit like you can win 33-0, take one L, and then it's over. Why is there so much pressure on boxers in that way where one loss, one loss is like it's almost like you're destroyed. Like when you lost, you've been studying boxing your whole life. When you lost your first fight, you felt like the end of the earth.
When I lost my first fight, I was down, man. I was just a little. I was in a place where I was kind of really sad and didn't want to talk to nobody.
Damn, what happened? Did the feed drop? It dropped?
Like, because that's why I hit you up. I love this fight. What's the game plan? Are you going to be victorious? It's a big fight for you, man. It's a big fight.
This is basically what I've been working my whole life for. I've been here before, and I have another opportunity to do it again. I'm a 2-time world champion, and so I'm going against a guy who is a 3-time, or not 3-time, but a 3-division world champion. He's taking on 135, 140, and now 147. So, on paper, the fight is fantastic. If you take a look at me, things I've done in the ring, especially against the best, I do not disappoint. And when you take a look at him and everything that he's done, he's nothing but dominant. You know what I mean? So, it's the collision course has come and outside of it being exciting, I'm gonna tell everybody not to miss a second of this.
Now, everybody, this if you love boxing, shout out my brother Pat Poops, he just picked you up. If you love boxing, you gotta get this one. You gotta watch this fight. Like, what are you on drugs if you don't watch this fight?
You thought that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder was the one. It was amazing, but this one has elements that fight didn't have. So, yeah, man, big ups to both of them.
You know what I learned? I'm gonna tell you something. I was talking to this trainer, right? She's cock diesel and shit, and cock diesel. She don't play that shit. She like a Comanche Indian. She's cock. So I said, let me ask you something, right? I said, I told you about this shit today. So I said, I was talking to her about Tyson Fury and Wilder. And she said, listen, Joe, a lot of those guys that got 6-packs and like that, it's in their DNA. It's in they got that in their genes to get the 6-pack. She said, Tyson Fury is really cock diesel under that wobbly body. He hits hard. It's just the way God made him. He can't.
Yeah.
Man, hold on.
I didn't understand that.
Hold on, man.
I didn't realize. Stay right here in case of call Rich in case they don't hear us.
Oh man, hold on. So he doing an interview from his phone? Come on, Fat Joe, you gotta have a better setup than that. You can't just pull out
no cottage cheese,
no fresh mozzarella, and the pasta's like the leanest pasta, very very paper thin.
I think he's full of shit.
I'm on the right call right now because that's what I eat after my weigh-in. I eat lasagna. So we're gonna do lasagna.
We got love you, chef.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you something. You can't wait till you weigh in so you can eat some low-fat, sugar-free pasta, huh?
Right.
The motherfucker's so full of shit. Yo, you got a lot. Yeah, his lasagna and shit. What about his vegetarian? I'm like, okay, chef.
Yeah.
That shit
So
tastes
fact,
good.
you thought the bigger the muscles, the better the.
This is a bootleg ass boy. It's a bootleg interview, nigga. Phone falling and shit. Goddamn me, phone falling and shit.
you know, like Fat Joe body, a little more in shape.
Yeah.
You thinking 1,000,000%, if you ain't the analyst like you of a fight, you would think definitely.
The Corvette versus a Jeep.
What happened?
I said it's a Corvette versus a Jeep. You're looking at a Corvette sitting next to a Jeep.
Yeah, so you sitting there and you like, no way this guy can win. But this guy not only has his number, he hits hard as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the heavyweight division. That division, man, you can't measure that power.
You know, the trainer told me, listen, he got muscles. It's just not the way you see it. His body doesn't allow him to be six-packed up and all that. Well, obviously, he got power.
Yeah. Yeah. He got power. He got the skills. He got everything you need to be, you know, everything that he is right now to just support a boxing. You know what I mean?
Let's say you win this fight. Who's your dream matchup? Who do you think, right, is, and I'm not looking past this fight, let's just say, God willing, you win the fight, right? Let's just say, right? If you had a choice, what's the biggest bag for you? What is it, Floyd Mayweather coming back? I'm talking about some crazy shit. Where if you could pull off, I'm not saying, I don't want to put that in your mind, but what's the fight you think could be the one must see? Everybody got to go to Vegas. It's crazy. It's this. It's that.
Everybody be here this weekend.
Oh, I know that. What's that like? Walking in the ring, you look to the side. Mike Tyson is in the audience. Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley's in the audience. Everybody's out there. What the fuck is that like for you?
Love it. Never
Let go.
That was coming.
Let go.
I love it. My whole thing.
Let go.
What you reach?
Yeah, come on, San Fran. Yeah. I want Arizona to win this division. I need Arizona to win this division because the Rams too stacked. Man, Matthew Stafford been playing like shit the last two games. Let me see. Nah, that's the receiver right there. That's the receiver right there. But Matt, why you throw a bullet? You ain't gotta throw a bullet, my nigga. You ain't gotta throw a bullet, you know what I'm saying? Put it on him a little bit.
Yeah. I'm the difference.
Yeah.
I want the shit.
Yeah.
I want the smoke. I want to be there. I want to show you how great I am. I want the legacy. I'm different, and that's what makes you a champion. You walking up in there like, everybody's watching me. It's time to put on a fucking show.
I've been like that my whole life. I don't know why. You know, I'm very humble outside of the ring. I was at a gym yesterday, and somebody walked up and asked for a picture, and a gentleman had been sitting down, and he was trying to strike a conversation. He says, "Oh, well, you must be famous." I said, "Not really. I don't. But on fight,
I think. Look, bro, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'll put the goddamn camera on me. I think that's why everybody in the chat kind of get along. Jalen, Derek Lincoln, Mr. Vegas, Johnny, me. Man, we all may have a difference of opinion when it comes to boxing, but man, we goddamn me. We love them Lakers. I think everybody in here is a Lakers fan. I think so. Oh, we got they running that ESPN. They run that ESPN pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? I think we all Lakers fan, man. I love them Lakers, dog. I love the Lakers more than I love goddamn LeBron.
I pulled up to the light. The FedEx guy was like, "Get him, crack." I pull up to the next light. A lady, a crossing guard. "Get him, Joe." I'm fucking psyched.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to fucking talk to nobody.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could do it again, or I could give some type of consulting to
Jalen, I know the hell you didn't ask that motherfucking disrespectful. Jalen, how old are you, my nigga? Jalen, how old are you, Jalen? That nigga Jalen 12. Jalen, let me find out you 12, nigga. Let me find out you 12, nigga, listening to Mike on Sports. That nigga James said, who that fat dude behind the Peyton on the nigga, that's Big Pun. That's who put Fat Joe on. If it weren't for a Big Pun, wouldn't be no Fat Joe. Wouldn't be no Terror Squad.
Right.
Me, I picked Ja Rule.
Yeah.
I know you could only play 20.
Wouldn't be no lean back. Wouldn't be no make it rain on. Come on, man.
It's gonna be must-see TV.
Right.
Prime time. Let's do our shit.
Right.
But
that's my thing. I mean, like you got Pepsi behind you. My whole thing is, if Errol Smith Jr., that's a Super Bowl fight. Keith Thurman, that's a Super Bowl fight. Danny Garcia, that's a Super Bowl fight. There's Ugas. I've been to Super Bowl fights. Like, why would I go back to trying to play in a playoff game?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yo, listen. Keith Thurman. Yo, I thought he was the truth of all truths.
Yeah.
What he calmed down a little or something?
I think, it's a part of the game. I think the game, if you don't.
That nigga Fat Joe said, man, did he calm down a little or something? What Keith said?
In the ring. I do believe that to be true. I think that we do at some point, we get hurt. Something happens at some point physically where we just don't leave the ring the same. But if we leave the ring, we take care of our body, we do our icing, we do our soaking, we do our lab, and so on and so forth, and we build our body back up to where it needs to be, then we can perform again. And I think that's why I've been able to have so many big performances, because I take care of my body, do my training, I do my whole nine. I think that other guys can be looking and like, man, I had that stuff right now. I'm not trying to do that. I gotta fight that guy. I want to do it, and I think a lot
but people don't understand. It's a little different with somebody sticking a jab in your face for 12 fucking rounds.
Yeah.
And keep bang.
So this is the Porterway podcast. I got my own podcast. We are, I think we're 60 episodes in. We started during the pandemic. My thing with my podcast is, I want you to get clued into what goes on in the locker room. I want you to clued into when the ref made the wrong decision and what he should have done. And I want to give people that look that they don't really get into boxing. And I deliver it. But the other podcast, I want people to be empathy and more understanding to fighters and to the fight game. Y'all are like, man, he quit, dude. Y'all don't know what it took for him to get there. I'm talking about him quitting on the. He could fight another round. You go out there and fight. And rounds you want to go. You know what I mean? So I think on one side of it, yes, we're supposed to be warriors. Yes, we're supposed to show everything we have internally, externally. And right, Keith Thurman at one point, he was the boogeyman. But at some point, you have to yourself and show that you are the guy. And I've been able to do everything that is. We fought in 2016. I'm still fighting here, just below me. I don't get him back here, but with my podcast, I want to get to other fighters that are coming up to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're going in and out. The mic is popping in and out. I don't know why. But,
Yeah, I was going to say, nigga, is that my shit? Is that my shit?
It's not the right way to say it, but it's definitely not I don't even think I can say it. Forget it. It was like, when you fought those guys that didn't even know their own power, like is it offensive saying like brute strength? No, brute strength is not. Like this guy, I used to look at him like he makes no sense.
Keith he's got that power that you're flat out just born with. The same thing with Deontay Wilder. That's what Keith has. Keith was knocking out guys in tournaments when we were 14, 15 years old. How do I know? Because I was like one of the only other guys out there doing it. I had man strength at a young age. Keith had real godly given strength his entire life. And so he, like you said, like guys that don't know their own power. That's who he was. And I think who he still is. I just think that, you know, just got to get back out there and start doing it more.
Yes, you know, he got to get focused. I would love to see him. Your top 5 of all time, dead or alive, boxers.
My number 1 is Marvin Hagler.
Ooh, marvelous Marvin Hagler.
He's my number 1.
Greatest chin in boxing.
Yeah.
Who else?
Of course, Muhammad Ali.
I can't hear you, my brother.
Good.
All right, you back, right? Because, you know, they know you on live with Fat Joe, the biggest show. They want to call you. I know these clout chasers, man. Tell them to relax, man. So said...
The funny thing, I'm using my wife's phone, so they calling her.
Oh, so that's like, hey, girlfriend. You got it. Yeah.
Number 2, innovative in the ring and out.
Muhammad Ali, marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Roy Jones Jr.
Ooh, number 3. You know he came to beat me up. Yeah, I know the boxing world must know. Because, you know, I said in New York, I said even Roy Jones was forced to lean back in the storm New York. He literally came to beat me up. No, I'm telling you. I had 100 guys with me.
Yeah.
I walked backstage.
Yeah.
I don't have no clue he's in there. I pull a curtain. It's Roy Jones Jr. with like 8 guys. And he's like, yo, what's up with that song? He got that face. This is when Roy Jones was knocking people. So I come up on him so fast, I grab his wrist.
Yeah.
So he won't let him fly because I know he could touch me and I get knocked out. So I'm grabbing his wrist. Like, yo, kid. He got the guy, chopper style, chopper style. He behind him, he going, yo, give it to him, kid. Knock him out. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. But, you know, I didn't want to excite I wanted to calm this down. I'm looking at him like, oh, my God. And so, long story short, I try to talk him out of, you know, the guy, he came to knock me out, Roy Jones Jr. in New York. I had 100 guys on the side. So then I had to, finally, I started feeling like pussy, like a punk.
Yeah.
And I just let his hands go and say, you know what, champ? You know, you're going to knock me out, champ. But those guys over there, they're not going to want to fight you one-on-one, champ.
Yeah.
And he looks over there, and I'm like, yeah, the 100 guys, champ.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to let you get out of here, man.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and said, so it's just hip-hop? I said, yo, it's just hip-hop. I'm sorry, champ.
Yeah.
But he came to knock me out. That's a real story.
I don't give a damn what you say. If I heard my name in the song, I'll be like, oh.
And it was a #1 song.
And it was a #1 hit.
And so you got 3. You got Roy Jones, you got Marvelous Hagler, you got Muhammad Ali.
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Ooh. Julio Cesar Chavez. He fucked up so many Puerto Rican fighters, man. Like, let me tell you something. This is how I knew Dominicans, and I love my Dominican people. Yeah. This is how I knew Dominicans was hating on Puerto Ricans, right?
Man, this nigga Fat Joe funny as hell, man. Nigga Fat Joe said, man, he fucked up so many Puerto Rican fighters.
The big fight, and so if it was Camacho against Julio Cesar, whatever. Man, I'm thinking Julio Cesar's Mexican from the West Coast, and I'm thinking at least the Dominicans that have the Puerto Ricans backs because they next door neighbors.
Right.
The whole Dominican crowd go against the Puerto Rican guy. Like, yeah, motherfucker hating in this motherfucker right here. Like,
They knew what it was.
They knew what it was. Let me tell you some Julio Cesar Chavez, man. That's a fucking, like, that man was,
It's a
That
great.
man was so tough.
Yeah.
Who else? Who's your last one?
Floyd. Hey, listen. Nobody comes into the game one way, and then because of certain things says I have to fight a different way. Decides to fight a different way, and is as dominant that a completely version of himself, but still as dominant. That'll never happen again.
And he did it his way. He's like Frank Sinatra. He did it his way.
It is way.
You know what I'm saying? And now every year come fuck somebody up for a little $100 million to jump out.
Right.
I get scared, and I love the champ. I get scared every time the champ do that shit.
Yeah.
Because boxing, you know, I tell everybody all the time, I say, you know what? We can have boxing, you can have the fancy cars, the jury, the 100 guys with you, but when you walk in that ring, you walk in that ring alone, Poppy.
Yeah.
And you know, I had a time like that, right? This is crazy, and this is crazy. This is a Joker moment, but it was the MTV Awards. I was supposed to present an award to Missy, right? And so I get there, and when they announced me to go, this is the time I had beef with 50 Cent, like real fucking beef with 50 Cent, right? If we seen each other, we was gonna, and so it's a long stage, like a long thing to get to where I present the award. When they say my name, I think 50 ain't know I was gonna be there. So he gets up and he starts looking around like wrestling. Like there's no bullshit. Like, you know how Macho Camacho the host that used to be like, he's like,
where he at?
Yeah. He's like looking around. Like this is fucking WWE, right?
Yeah.
But then I don't know if he jumps over the thing. And then he's like, where I'm supposed to present the award.
Yeah. Wait.
So I looked to the side, Jay-Z was there, Jeezy, a bunch of people. It was on TV.
Yeah.
So as I'm walking, I tell myself, all right, Joe, it's gonna go down. Like, yeah. But yo, I'm diddy bopping. Like I'm walking towards I'm like, yo, all right, we're gonna get it on, boy, in front of them. So you know how you feel when you walk in?
Yeah.
I felt like everybody's here. We gonna get it on in front of everybody, right? And then they somehow they pushed him off the stage, like security was like, yo, or something. He disappeared. Yeah. But I really thought it was going down in front of TV, 30,000 people. Yeah. And then when I got off the stage, these FBI guys came up and they had thank God they did that. 50, my brother, they pulled out if you ever see an FBI guy show you like the badge, you know how the cops show you the badge? TV. The FBI guy, his shit this big.
Dang.
No, his shit fold out.
Yeah.
And they're like, get the fuck out of here. Do you know who's in here? And I'm like, and it was like, George Bush's daughters are in here. Like they start naming, like they escorted me to the door and got me the fuck up out the building. MTV ain't fuck with me for about 3-4 years after that. Oh, that's when I was on the mic and then I had dissed them. I had said, yo, thank you for your security. And like, you know, I went bad.
Yeah.
And it shook the walls. Nobody ever seen nobody go bad on 50 Cent in front of everybody. And so MTV banned me for like 3-4 years. Shout out MTV. But at that moment, I felt like,
all right, man. Yeah, we're gonna stop it right there. Joe starting to talk about himself a lot and shit. You know what I'm saying? Joe starting to go in on himself and shit. Not really much about the fight. You know what I'm saying? Joe didn't seem like he knew that much about the sport of boxing. So I just didn't want to continue with with the same you think so? Yeah, I mean, if y'all wanna keep listening, man, then that shit I'll keep playing it. I mean, I don't give a damn. I don't give if y'all want to keep listening, shit, we can keep listening. If y'all want to switch it up, you know what I'm saying? We can switch it up. What y'all want to do? That shit had me like, you know, I ain't really too much feeling that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like Joe talking about what he was doing. I mean, it's Porter Crawford fight week, man. You know what I'm saying? We should be talking about getting it in past 10. But I'm watching the game right now with San Francisco. They just moving the ball on the Rams. Thought the Rams, you know what I'm saying, was going to be looking better with all the new acquisitions with Von Miller on defense, Odell Beckham on offense. Right now, the Rams doing their thing. The Rams out there doing their thing, which bring me to the football segment of the show. Football, man. Who y'all favorites, man? I know there's some Cowboy fans out there. I know there's a couple Cowboy fans out there, man. Cowboys been doing their thing. They beat down the Falcons yesterday. I mean, just made them look average, man. Made them look like they was not even on the same level as the Cowboys, man. CeeDee Lamb looking like a real top dog when it comes to that receiver corps. You know what I'm saying? When you got Amari Cooper and you got CeeDee Lamb, then you got that nigga Wilson, and you still got a Gallup. I mean, like you got Zeke still, you know what I'm saying? And then you got Pollard, like the Cowboys got a damn good potent offense now. Like they offense ain't what you got to worry about. And the way Diggs out there playing cornerback, shit, you got them defense looking with and Lord beat the Cowboys at Denver, baby. Yeah, Denver did do their thing as a Cowboy. When you got Parsons and you got Diggs out there on defense, shit, like that's tough, man. That's tough. Buccaneers ain't looking good. They just lost to the Washington football team yesterday. Washington football team put it down on them. Who else in the NFC? The Arizona Cardinals lost yesterday. Arizona got destroyed by Cam Newton and the Panthers yesterday. So they not what they supposed to be. Oh man. Oh, I see you, Debo. Debo goddamn, he just took that third down pass. Von Miller, they put Von Miller and Aaron Donald on one side, and they still couldn't get there. They put Von Miller and Aaron Donald on one side, and they still, boy, but shit, a little while ago, hell, that would have been a big time duo. But honestly, man, when you're looking at the NFC, I mean, it's still kind of open. NFC is like literally still kind of open, man. Cowboys should be cream de la cream of the NFC. Cowboys should be top dog, but then Green Bay just manhandled the Seahawks yesterday. So you still got Green Bay, you still got Arizona, Cowboys, Green Bay, Arizona. Who the other team in the South? And Tampa Bay. Then you got some wild cards out there. You got the Raiders. I mean, not the Raiders, but you got the Rams. Rams a wild card. If the Rams start clicking, man, that can be a problem in the playoffs for one of these road teams. You know what I'm saying? The Rams. I believe in Jalen Ramsey. I believe in Aaron Donald. I believe in Von Miller, especially when the playoffs come. Especially when the playoffs come and the game shrinks. Every possession means something. Big plays are at a premium. Oh man, good catch. Oh, boy, I see number 11. Ayuk. What is name? Ayuk. What was his name? Hey, doing his thing. Ayuk. Yeah. So look, got him on the slant, caught the slant, broke one tackle, broke two tackles, almost broke three. But yeah, man, that's that yard after the catch. So I think, but like right now, if we honestly talking about it, I think the NFC Championship game, Cowboys, Cardinals, Cowboys, Packers, Cardinals, somewhere like that, somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere like that. Debo out here doing his thing. AFC, man. AFC is AFC kind of open, man. AFC East. The Patriots looking like they may be a team to reckon with. The Chiefs looking like they may be back to what they used to be. Baltimore just lost to the Dolphins. Baltimore just lost to Cleveland. Just got smacked by the Patriots. I mean, they took their pants down and smacked Cleveland in the face. Yeah, teabagged them niggas. Who else we got? The Raiders, man. Raiders, I don't know about the Raiders. Tennessee Titans, man. I talked about the Tennessee Titans earlier, man. Tennessee Titans, bro. You're gonna have to bring your hard hat. You're gonna have to bring your lunch pail. You're gonna have to bring so much shit playing the Tennessee Titans, man. Them motherfuckers ain't no easy out, bro. They play good offense, good defense. They are a solid fucking team. It's almost scary how good the NBA Titans are. Like it's almost it's damn near scary how good the fucking Titans are, man. It is, man. Yeah, they starting to lose players, but nigga, they are well coached. They are a well coached team, and they ain't got really like no big time names on offense. What they do on offense? Julio and AJ Brown, and Ryan Tannehill, but they lost Derrick Henry. So yeah, man, I'm liking this NFL season, man. I'm liking this NFL season, man. A lot of parity, a lot of you really don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, no, they ain't need AJ to do much. Yeah, they beat Wisconsin in the ass. They ain't need AJ to do much, or they ain't beat them after they won by 3. They won by 3. Bills is a team for the AFC. I don't know. I gotta see the Bills. I gotta see the Bills when they count. I don't know if the Bills gonna be able to hold off the Patriots. Patriots got a squad. But let's get to this. Let's get to the part of the show that I really enjoy. Now I ain't gonna lie. I ain't watched much of the. I ain't watched much of the Wizards this year. I didn't know the Wizards was like. I didn't know the Wizards were 9-3. I didn't know Washington Wizards were 9-3, man. They been balling. They've been balling, man. They have been absolutely balling, bro. And they trade Russell Westbrook, and they the number 1 team in the East. That's crazy. Cavaliers 9-5, Heat 8-5, 76ers 8-6, Knicks 7-6, and the Charlotte Hornets right now. So the Celtics, the Bucks, the Hawks, the Celtics, Bucks, and Hawks, who were playoff teams last year, are currently not in the playoffs. The Raptors are in the play-in game. Man, the East nice, man. The Hornets went to Golden State last night and beat up on the Golden State, man. Melo had a good game. My man Miles Bridges is continuing to ball out. The Heat looking good. He looking good. The Nets being the Nets, man. Nets, like even with no Kyrie, the Nets gonna hoop, bro. The Nets gonna like the Bulls. I watched the Bull game last night when they beat the Clippers. Well, I ain't watched that. I watched the highlights. You know what I'm saying? DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine together, that's gonna be a problem with Lonzo dishing the ball. With Lonzo being a complimentary piece. Man, Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan that's a legitimate threat in the East, man. That's a legitimate threat in the East, man. Them two dudes on the wing. I mean, I'll put that wing up against anybody in the league. I'll put Zach LaVine and goddamn and motherfucking DeMar DeRozan. Shit. Them two dudes right, man. Them two dudes with Lonzo being the orchestrator, with Lonzo being the motherfucking the fucking quarterback. Man, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Lonzo is good at distributing the ball, man. That's one thing about Lonzo. He is unselfish. Lonzo unselfish as a motherfucker. He an unselfish ass dude, man. So I respect it, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this shit play out. Okay, nice pass, Matthew. Nice pass, Matthew. I'm excited to see how the East play out, man. The East is the East looking good. The East looking good, man. I like the East. Man, I don't know what the Lakers are doing, man. Lakers, oh man. Lakers, bro, is just, man. Right now, looking at the West, the Warriors are ahead of the pack, 11-2. Suns 9-3, Nuggets 9-4, Mavericks 8-4, Jazz 8-5, Clippers 8-5, Lakers 8-6, and the Grizzlies are 6-7. Trailblazers behind them 6-8, and everybody else is pretty much below. The Rockets, the Pelicans, the Spurs, the Timberwolves, and the Kings. Lakers got beat by 30 the other night to the Timberwolves. They got absolutely trounced. The Warriors, man, the Warriors look like they're cut above. They got Steph Curry, who is playing at an unbelievable, man. Like Steph is just simply unbelievable, man. Like he may be the best shooter and best off the dribble shooter ever. Like the man pull-up game is strong. The man pull-up game is second to none. He pull up off the dribble like none other, at the flick of a wrist. So the Warriors, man, like damn, I did not see the Warriors being this dominant. I did not see the Warriors being this dominant this early on. I did not see the Warriors being this dominant this early on, man. Like, damn, 11-2. 11-2, that's big. Nuggets, I expected the Nuggets to be somewhere. I expected the Suns to be where they at. Mavericks, I expected them to be there. The Jazz, yeah. The Clippers kind of surprising with no Kawhi Leonard, but they still got some good talent over there on the Clippers. The Lakers, my team, my blood, people that I love. Man, we got to get it together. We got to get it together, man. LA looking hella suspect right now, man. I don't know if it's Russell Westbrook. I don't know if it's the defense. I don't know if we too old. But right now, man, we not looking like nobody of note. Right now, man, we looking like we spent too much money in the offseason on bullshit. LeBron hurt. Russell Westbrook might as well be hurt. Where he playing right now. 3-point percentage suck. Only people hitting threes is like Wayne Ellington. Wayne Ellington, Malik Monk. Shit. Carmelo. That's about it, man. Everybody else is shit. Mediocre shooting at best. Russell ain't shooting that thing. Rondo ain't shooting that thing. LeBron hurt. Like, God damn, like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do, man? Like, we got plenty of rest. We got plenty of rest, man. We was at the playoffs early last year, man. But it is what it is, man. Hopefully we can make it bounce back, bro. Man, Russell Westbrook makes horrible decisions at times. Horrible decisions at times, bro. Get so sick of fucking Russell Westbrook, man. Sometimes when he be passing the ball, I'm like, bro, who the fuck are you looking at, bro? I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. But look, we'll see how it plays out. Well, look, y'all. Yeah, man. I'm about to go in here and grab me some food, man. Our only members only live stream. Well, I might come back. I might come back with another. I probably will come back with another members only live stream later on this week because it was some more things that I wanted to like touch on, like get to. So I'm gonna just do another members only live stream later this week, man. Y'all support me, so I'm gonna possibly start giving y'all 2 members only live streams a week. You feel me? Until next time, man. Mike on Sports Gang. Gang. I love y'all, Doc. Thank y'all. Yes, sir.